Mauritius, a name that conjures images of paradise, a place where the sky meets the sea in a seamless blend of blue. A jewel in the turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean, Mauritius is a destination that captivates the heart and soul. Its beaches, with their soft white sands, stretch endlessly, inviting visitors to bask in the sun and enjoy the serene beauty of the landscape. This volcanic island, with its lush green mountains and coral reefs, holds a history as vibrant as its diverse population. The island's topography is a testament to its fiery origins, with rugged peaks and valleys that tell the story of its creation. The coral reefs, teeming with marine life, are a diver's paradise, offering a glimpse into an underwater world of color and wonder. Discovered centuries ago, it became a crossroads of cultures, a testament to resilience and a beacon of hope for the future. The island's strategic location made it a coveted prize for explorers and traders, leading to a rich tapestry of cultural influences. From the Dutch to the French and later the British, each wave of settlers left their mark, shaping the island's unique identity. For centuries, Mauritius remained uninhabited. Its pristine landscapes were untouched by human hands, a blank canvas waiting to be painted with the stories of those who would come to call it home. Its only residents were giant tortoises, dodos, and other unique creatures that roamed freely. The dodo, now extinct, has become a symbol of the island's natural heritage, a reminder of the delicate balance of nature, and a variety of unique bird species. These birds, with their vibrant plumage and distinctive calls, added to the island's charm, creating a symphony of sounds that echoed through the forests. Isolated and untouched, it awaited the arrival of humans who would forever alter its destiny. The first settlers brought with them new plants, animals, and ways of life, transforming the island into a thriving community. This is the story of Mauritius, from its discovery to its modern-day triumphs. Today, Mauritius stands as a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of its people. Its cities are bustling hubs of activity, blending modernity with tradition. Historical landmarks dot the landscape, each telling a story of the island's past. From the Apravasi Ghat, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that commemorates the arrival of indentured labourers, to the vibrant markets of Port Louis, the capital city, Mauritius is a place where history and modernity coexist in harmony. The island's economy has flourished, driven by tourism, agriculture, and a growing financial sector. Yet, amidst the progress, the natural beauty of Mauritius remains its greatest treasure. The island's commitment to conservation ensures that its unique ecosystems are preserved for future generations to enjoy. As we journey through the story of Mauritius, we will explore its rich cultural heritage, its stunning landscapes, and the spirit of its people. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this island paradise, the star and key of the Indian Ocean. Before humans, Mauritius was a paradise untouched. Giant tortoises roamed freely, their massive shells glistening under the tropical sun. The island was a sanctuary of biodiversity, with lush forests and pristine beaches that stretched as far as the eye could see. The air was filled with the sounds of nature, a symphony of birdsong and the gentle rustling of leaves. The dodo, a flightless bird, had no fear of predators. It lived a peaceful existence, foraging for fruits and seeds on the forest floor. The dodo's unique appearance, with its stout body and large beak, made it a curious sight. It was a symbol of the island's isolation, a creature that had evolved without the threat of natural enemies. Then came the Arabs, the first to discover this island jewel. They arrived in the early medieval period, their ships navigating the vast Indian Ocean. The Arabs were skilled sailors and traders, always in search of new lands and opportunities. They marveled at the untouched beauty of Mauritius, a stark contrast to the bustling ports they were used to. They called it Dina Arobi, but they did not stay. The island was noted on their maps, a point of interest in their extensive maritime network. However, the Arabs were more interested in the established trade routes and prosperous cities of the east. Mauritius remained a distant, uninhabited outpost in their grand scheme of exploration. The Portuguese arrived in the early 16th century. Their ships, laden with goods and treasures, sailed the same waters as the Arabs before them. The Portuguese were driven by a spirit of adventure and a desire to expand their empire. They saw Mauritius as a strategic stopover, a place to rest and resupply on their long voyages to the east. They too were just passing through, using the island as a stopover on their voyages to the east. The Portuguese left their mark, but they did not establish a permanent settlement. Mauritius remained a transient haven, a place of brief respite for weary sailors. The island's natural beauty and resources were noted, but it was not yet seen as a place to colonize. Mauritius remained unclaimed, a forgotten paradise in the vast ocean. Its isolation preserved its pristine environment, a rare gem in a world increasingly touched by human hands. The island's flora and fauna thrived, untouched by the outside world. It was a place of serenity and natural wonder, waiting for its story to unfold. But its fate was about to change. The winds of history were shifting, and soon new explorers would set their sights on this untouched paradise. The arrival of humans would bring profound changes, forever altering the landscape and the lives of the creatures that called Mauritius home. The island's story was just beginning, a tale of discovery, transformation, and resilience. In 1598, the Dutch arrived, claiming the island for themselves. They named it Mauritius, after Prince Maurice of Nassau. The Dutch brought sugarcane, which thrived in the fertile volcanic soil. They also, unfortunately, brought rats, which decimated the dodo population. The Dutch endeavour in Mauritius was short-lived. By 1710, they had abandoned the island, leaving behind a legacy of ecological damage. The French, rivals in the race for colonies, saw an opportunity. They claimed Mauritius in 1715, renaming it Île-de-France. Section 4, Sugar and Slavery, a dark chapter. This chapter delves into one of the most somber periods in the history of Mauritius, a time when the island's prosperity was built on the backs of enslaved Africans. Under French rule, Mauritius transformed into a thriving sugar colony. The French saw the potential of the island's fertile soil and favourable climate for sugarcane cultivation. They invested heavily in the infrastructure needed to support large-scale sugar production. Large plantations covered the island. These vast fields of sugarcane stretched as far as the eye could see, a testament to the island's agricultural wealth. The sugar industry quickly became the backbone of the Mauritian economy, driving both local and international trade. But this prosperity came at a terrible cost. The success of the sugar plantations was built on the exploitation and suffering of enslaved Africans. The human cost of this economic boom was immense and tragic. The French brought enslaved Africans to work the sugar plantations. These men, women, and children were forcibly taken from their homelands, torn from their families, and subjected to a life of unimaginable hardship and brutality. Life for these slaves was brutal and short. They endured grueling labor from dawn till dusk, harsh punishments, and deplorable living conditions. Many didn't survive the harsh realities of plantation life. Their lives cut tragically short by the relentless demands of the sugar industry. The sugar trade made Mauritius a strategic prize. The island's sugar was highly sought after in European markets, making it a valuable asset for any colonial power. The wealth generated from sugar exports fueled further expansion and development on the island. Control of the island changed hands several times during the Napoleonic Wars. The strategic importance of Mauritius meant that it was a coveted prize for both the French and the British. Naval battles and military skirmishes were frequent as each side vied for control. Finally, in 1810, the British captured Mauritius, ending French rule. The British saw the value of the island's sugar industry and were determined to take control. The capture of Mauritius marked a significant shift in the island's colonial history. The island became a British Crown colony known as Mauritius once again. Under British rule, the sugar industry continued to thrive, but the legacy of slavery and exploitation left an indelible mark on the island's history. The story of sugar and slavery in Mauritius is a dark chapter, a reminder of the human cost of economic prosperity. Section 5. The Road to Freedom, from Colony to Nation. The British continued the sugar industry but abolished slavery in 1835. This marked a turning point in Mauritian history. Indentured labourers, mainly from India, arrived to work on the plantations. They brought their customs, languages, and religions, adding to the cultural tapestry of the island. As the 20th century dawned, a movement for independence began to grow. Mauritians from all walks of life demanded self-rule. After years of struggle and negotiation, independence finally arrived. Section 6. Independence and Beyond, a New Dawn for Mauritius. On March 12, 1968, Mauritius raised its flag as an independent nation. Sir Siwusugur Ramgoolam, a prominent figure in the independence movement, became the first Prime Minister. The country adopted a parliamentary democracy modelled after the Westminster system. The transition to independence was remarkably peaceful. Mauritius embarked on a path of development, focusing on education, healthcare, and economic diversification. The country faced challenges, but its people met them with resilience and determination.